Today I'll show you around the TruPIM. What is PIM? PIM is a product information management tool. It helps you centralize your product information, enrich, categorize, and then syndicate to all of your sales channels. Today you might be managing your product data in spreadsheets, CSV or some text files, ERP or some other legacy systems. And your digital assets might be somewhere on the cloud or maybe stored locally in some disk drives and some other systems like that. All this leads to some chaos and some kind of confusion and all that going on. And it creates the costly product data problems. This is where Strike2's TruPIM comes in. How you can first and foremost, this is an overview video. First and foremost, how do you get the information into the PIM? You can actually create it one by one, like here, or you can get the information in bulk, just like by clicking any information that you can get into the system in the Excel or CSV. Similarly, you can export the product information out and then update that in the bulk. So that's that one. How do you sign up for the TruPIM? Simply go to your site called trupim.com, click on sign up, put your information, name, email, and then you get a verification email just like this. And when you click on verify, you have a fully functional and a powerful PIM solution called TruPIM from Strike2, up and ready in less than 3 minutes with all the basic product catalog, as we call the IceCat catalog. So let's jump into the how I can export the information in bulk and import it back, right? So quickly, here is my importer. I want to import the information in bulk. So that's I'm going to do a quick model import. Excel, I'll say upload a file. I can drag and drop. Simply here, upload and import. And within few seconds, the information is imported in. You can also use our open APIs or even the connected apps. So if you look at the portal here, you have a connected apps. You can create the connection settings. So one of the common destination for us is BigCommerce or Magento or Shopify for that matter. You can create the connection information here, and that app or tool on your e-commerce platform can use this information. So there are various ways to get the information into PIM or get the information out of PIM. Pretty flexible and robust there. Now let's jump into how the product data is organized. So if I unclick this here, this is what we call as a product search grid or the product grid. All this information in the columns is nicely arranged. And based upon your user preference and your day-to-day work, you can actually add or remove columns. So as an example, I'm going to add some additional columns here. These are called attributes in the PIM terminology. And ERP name, price, etc. You can apply. And you don't need to create this view just for everyone. You can create this as a very customized view, as we call as a view functionality, and I'm going to create a view right now. I'm calling it as my own view, basic, and this is a private view. There you go. Very easily and flexible to change the what you want to see on this product display grid. Not only that, you might be working on some products which are not yet complete. I'll take you through the completeness concept, but let's see if I click on this complete equal to no, and rather I say complete equal to yes. This could be my another view, and I can call this as a create view, Harry view, completed products. Save. This will help me find my completed or incomplete products and take them to completion. The view that I created earlier, the basic one, was actually the incomplete products. Now, When you go inside, what is the detail about that particular product? So for that, I'll go to this Converse shoes. If I click on this Converse red, you would see that this information is nicely arranged in the form of attribute groups. We call these attribute groups. So marketing has a name, brand, collection, description, etc. It has ERP information, as we call, is a product information. And all of this information is in the form of groups, and you can jump between the groups, like for example, e-commerce. And when it comes to variants, in the real world, a lot of products comes in the form of variants, especially color and sizes. So all this information can also be managed in a true variant. As an example, 40 size 40 Converse red shoes. Any information which is specific to this particular size can be arranged and enriched by clicking on this label specific attributes. So you can do that. All the common information which is coming from the parent product is all grayed out here. So there is a label or concept of inheritance built into the tool. This we call as a product detail page or product edit form. When you want to quickly create the product data sheet, you can click on this PDF, and within less than few seconds you have the nice product data sheet created for you. Coming back here, you can categorize your product across different categories, across different channels. And an important concept of this completeness, so hey, it's telling me that my one particular completeness is 85% for my channel called e-commerce. So which particular attribute is missing is only one, EAN, and let's type in the value. That particular product becomes complete, and I can see all of its attributes now. So it's very important for us to control the completeness or the readiness of that particular product for a channel. That's how you do it there. This particular TruPIM tool is completely multi-channel and multi-locale. As you can see on the top, I'm managing the product data for e-commerce, but I can do it for mobile or print, and for multiple languages as well. And there is actually a feature here which you can say is basically all missing information here, and you can organize by the groups. And if you click on the common, this is especially important if you have a multi-local site or international site and you need to manage the product data in different languages. Now, how do you manage the completeness by product, by channel? You go to settings, you have family concept, and in this case I'm looking at shoes. This is where you can indicate, wherever there is a check mark, you are indicating that, hey, these are the key attributes which are a must for me to call this particular product complete for that channel. In this case, we are doing e-commerce, mobile, and print. When it comes to attribute, you can create all sorts of attribute, and it's just so flexible. You can create date, file, identifier, image, document, any attribute you can think of, you can create in this PIM system. And when it comes to exporting the data out, just like you can export the product data, you can pretty much export all and any information from the system, including attribute groups, options, and you can of course sync the product data to e-commerce. That's pretty much the extent of this particular quick explainer video or an overview video. And please feel free to check out a trial version of TruPIM and explore it and see it for yourself. Thank you.